Well, I think our newcomers, we got 3 newcomers that are probably going to see the diamond every day, and I think that each one of them has got something special to bring. I think you're going to see flashes out of all 3 of them over the course of the season. I mean, there's no question that the most touted one is Brooke Bollinger, so I expect great things out of her. But, Quinn Warner is somebody that can really do great things for us. She's got huge shoes to fill as far as filling Carly Hopkins' shoes. She's got quite a challenge out in front of her, but I think she's up to that challenge. We feel like we've found a gem in Melissa Arriaga, a transfer from McNeese State that came here with something to prove, and I think she's going to have a great season for us and do great things, both in Mountain West and non-conference play. I mean, you get the fall where you're really working through a lot of team things, and you do a lot of work during the fall. You come back in the spring and try to get things tuned in a couple weeks and really get yourself in shape. But at this point, this week it kind of tends to drag a little bit. Certainly you'd like to have a little bit more prep time, but at the same right, you kind of want to be able to get out there and play the game, see where you are, see the mistakes that you're going to make, see where you need to be able to make the improvements and go from there. We've got Jasmine Jenkins, who started out there last year all the time for us, and then we got 3 players that started in spurts last year and got significant starts. They weren't necessarily every day, 55 start person last year, but I think they got enough starts to kind of get wet the whistle and get themselves their feet wet a little bit on that front, and a lot of talent out there, and I think some people with some things to prove as far as not maybe having the years that they thought they were going to have last year in 2015. So I think it's a motivated group. I think it's a talented group. It's a lot of speed in that group, which is great. I think you're going to see them cover a lot of grass, and I know our pitchers are going to enjoy that as far as the ball's not hitting the turf on that front. Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no question that Megan Sweet is probably arguably one of the best players in our conference. I mean, so when you start there, it's somebody that has a chance to legitimately be a front runner for Mountain West Player of the Year candidate. There's no question that there's a couple people that are in that realm with her, and Jasmine's had great seasons. I mean, there's no question her productivity has been huge for us, and we look for her to continue to have that productivity and even ramp that productivity up a little bit more for us. So that's sort of senior leadership in the middle of our lineup is going to be huge.
They definitely went by fast, and I'm kind of depressed that it's my last season because this is like my life. I'm gonna miss coming out to the ball field every single day. It's like that's what you learn as a kid. Like you start at a young age, and that's all you do is softball school, softball school, softball school. I don't want to be an adult. Like I want to win a championship, Mountain West and NCAA, and I think that we can get the job done. But I hope that everyone else has that same belief in themselves.
Nevada's meant a lot to me. They gave me a chance after I originally signed with Georgia, so they gave me a chance. The past 3 years, it's been a roller coaster ride. We've had our ups and downs. We've struggled. We've been on hot streaks. We've been on low streaks. It's been tough. It's been frustrating. It's been a little bit of every emotional possible in there, thrown in there. It's been that. I want to have more high streaks and low streaks. I know it's going to be an up and down ride, but I'd rather stay up than down. Our record hasn't been the best the past 3 years, and I hope we change and have more wins in the win column than L's in the L column.
Yeah, like that.
This pitching staff this fall they've been working. I've never seen them pitch so good. Mac, I've never seen her throw so hard. Chase is throwing great too. Brooke's been throwing good. I've never seen her throw before, so I can't say she's thrown better or worse, but she's thrown amazing. The pitching staff's throwing hard and hitting their spots, and it's gonna be tough. I think it's pretty easy, I think I'm more worried about the team than individual. I'd rather have a Mountain West championship ring than break records. It's a team sport, but it's individualized, you gotta do your part, and I'm more worried about the team than myself.